What's up, YouTube? Sorry I don't get more videos out, guys. I'm a busy guy. I'm expecting my first baby next month. Yeah, my first kid. My firstborn child. Next month. So things have been wild and crazy and hectic for a while now. But I can't wait. I can't wait to meet him. It's actually kind of getting to the point now where I'm a little impatient about the whole situation. I'm kind of like, all right, I'm done with this. Like, I'm ready to get on with it. I'm ready to, you know, like, meet my kid. There's been so much like prep work, decorating a whole nursery and buying everything and classes, books, all kinds of stuff. You know, this is my first time. There's a lot to it and I don't know any of it. My wife thankfully worked at a daycare when she was younger, a little younger, and so she's got at least, you know, a pretty decent amount of experience dealing with like 1-year-olds. You know, she used to watch 5 1-year-olds by herself. You know, that was her job. I'm glad I'm not on my own. I'm so glad I have my wife to help me do this. There's no way I could do it. Little Cessna. I wonder if my dad's been out flying. My dad is a pilot, like you know, a free time, you know, for a hobby. He's got a Cessna 172. It's a lot of fun. It's not his first plane. That's an interesting story. When I was younger, they were living in Oklahoma, and I was out there going to school for EMS, some EMT school out there. The closest National Registry test date to when I, you know, was available to take the test was happened to be in Colorado. So yeah, we'll just go down there. And Dad was like, well, it's a good excuse to fly out there. So we're gonna make this this flight from Oklahoma City, or Chickasha, Oklahoma, to Boulder. And then my brother was in college at the time at CU. He's gonna grab us, pick us up, and then we were gonna, you know, borrow his car or whatever and head to the test. It was gonna be a fun little trip, and it was great. We were doing a little puddle jump from one place to another, to little town, small airport, refuel, get back in the plane, and, you know, fly back out. And these are tiny little airports. There's, you know, little to a shack and some hangars, you know, a shack just to warm up in, maybe get some water, maybe there's a guy in there making coffee. Usually not. Made it to Lyman, Colorado. It was gusting, and the gusts were ranging. We were watching it, you know, as we were coming in and circling and waiting for the wind to kind of die down. We made an approach. Crosswind hit us just as we were kind of lifting just a little bit, you know, down onto the runway, and pushed us over to the side where there was a large ravine the runway was crossing over. And so, you know, we throttled up, but there just wasn't enough, you know, enough speed and, you know, not enough power to pull us back up. So we kind of went into the ravine, nose first, you know, landing gear first. It was a little tail dragger 1947 Stinson. And that was, yeah, we, I mean, snapped the prop off, you know, ruined the engine, broke the wing. I think it ripped off one of the landing gear. So the plane kind of flipped up over onto its side, and, you know, me and Dad just, you know, the second it, you know, it stopped moving, we kind of stopped. You know, we were kind of bracing ourselves inside the little, you know, tiny little fabric, you know, canvas cabin. And, you know, as it kind of came to a sort of a roll on its nose, you know, we gotta look at each other. Yeah, you okay? You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. All right, you know, let's get out of this plane. So we got out of it, and, you know, had to, you know, quickly try to right the plane up so it would, you know, quit leaking fuel out of the wing. Yeah, it was a wild ride for sure. We walked down the runway because, of course, nobody's at the airport. You know, it's pretty much vacant. And we get down to the little shed, and we hop on the little free payphone there, and, you know, basically radio, you know, 911, because we need to let them know, and to let, you know, the air traffic board that there is a crashed plane on the runway. You can't just not tell somebody about it. You gotta report that immediately. And so we told them, you know, there's like 2 people. We're both fine. We both walked down the runway. You know, no injuries. The plane needs to be moved off the runway. So, you know, partially off the runway, because it's not, you know, on the runway, but it's close enough to where you can't leave a crashed airplane next to a runway. Shortly after, there are 2 fire trucks, 4 cop cars, 2 ambulances. Really not need for all this. it was a fun day, an interesting story. So hopefully that's my one and only plane crash. A lot of people are worried about flying in planes, like, oh no, you don't want to be a plane crash, and you know, what are the odds and the likelihood of that kind of thing happening? So hopefully I've now beat those odds. I've had my one, because it's like 1 in something, I'm not sure. Have I been in a motorcycle crash? Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I've crashed this bike. Overriding the bike, for sure. Yeah, it just, you know, locked it up, bucked me off, tossed me, tumble on the concrete type thing, you know, jump up, grab the bike, rip the hole in the side of it, you know. And she got a new paint job and, you know, some body work and, you know, some other odds and ends and bits and pieces. And so, but she fine. These things are sledgehammers. They're tough. I haven't like taken this road enough at like different times of day to know like where cops might like to hang out on it, but I'm sure they will, because it's become a main thoroughfare where Inspiration used to, you know, this would tag into Inspiration over there off Rocking Horse, but now this cuts through and it's way popular. There's a little roundabout on the end of it. That kind of sucks because they put in the little irrigation whoops in there, the little ditches, the little... here's this little... Ooh. I'm not really sure which way I want to go through here. I think I should have gone up that road, actually. Yoinks! For Karen. I think I got that one right. Nailed it. Or is it just Karen, maybe? Damn, I suck.